Right guys, in this video we're going to look at simplifying some simple algebraic expressions. So at the top here we've got 2a plus 3b plus 4a plus 7b. What you should know already and recall is that if we have 2a, for example, that means we've got two lots of a. So we've got two a's. Or you could write that as 2a equals 2 times a. So again, two lots of a. That's what you need to understand it as. Right, in terms of our terms here and our variables, we've got a's and b's as our variables. The first thing you need to realize is that a and b are two different letters, so they represent two different numbers. We can't add them together. So we think of a's maybe as apples, b's could be bananas. You can't add them together, so we keep them separate. When we're simplifying, we want to gather any like terms first. So the a's we're going to keep together. We've got 2a's plus another 4a's. It's important when you're doing this underlining that you underline the sign as well in front of it, okay? You'll see that later when it comes across negatives. Now with our b's, we might circle these ones. So we've got plus 3b and plus 7b's. So it looks like this: 3b plus 7b. Now all we need to do now is find out how many a's we have altogether and how many b's we have altogether. If you remember back to here, 2a meant that we had two a's there. So 4a must mean we've got four of them. So altogether we've got 2 plus 4, we've got 6 apples. Similarly down here, we've got 3 bananas plus another 7 bananas. We've got 10 bananas altogether. And make sure you're including the sign in that also. Last step is to bring it all together into a final expression. So we can write this as 6a plus 10b's. We've got 6 apples plus 10 bananas, and that is it simplified. Have a go at this second one yourself. So 8 apples plus 2 bananas plus 12 apples plus 5 b's after you've recorded this, and you can refer back to this if you get stuck. So pause the video and have a go at it now. Right, so in terms of this, what you would have done first is identify any like terms. So we've got a's and a's, so we can underline these or circle them, either is absolutely fine. So I have got 8 apples plus another 12 apples, and my other variable, the b's, I've got plus 2b plus 5b. And remember what I said, make sure you're including the sign in that as well. It is important. So 2b's plus another 5b's. And now we can start to add them up. So in total we've got 8 plus 12 is 20 apples. 2 bananas plus 5 bananas equals 7 bananas. And that's a positive here as well, because we added two positive numbers together. So altogether, we have got a lot of bananas and a lot of apples. 20 apples and 7 bananas. What I'd suggest is maybe practicing a few more of those with the positives before you move on to negatives. Negatives look like this. So we've changed the letters, which is no big deal. We're going to follow the exact same process, but what we need to watch out for now is this negative here. So my variables, first one we've got is the x's. So I'll underline all the x's, 5 x's here, and I've got 2 x's over here. But if you remember, I said we need to include that sign as well. So it's not just 2x, it's minus 2 x's. We'll write this one down actually. So it's 5x minus 2 x's. The second variable Our y's are, so underline or circle them, plus 2y, and we've got plus another 3y's. So altogether we've got 2y's plus 3y's. Now adding these together, we've got 5x, so be careful on this one. We've got 5x, this time it's take away 2 x's, so we've lost 2 x's for some reason. So 5 take away 2 is 3 x's. And in our y's, we've got 2 plus 3y's is plus 5y's. Again, make sure you include a sign on that second one, okay? Because when we write our expression now as our final answer, we've got 3 x's plus 5y's. Again, they're two different letters, so we can add them together. That's it, finished. Have a go at this one when you're ready. So pause the video and see how you're doing it. Right, on this one, recognize first of all we've got our x's and our y's, so we'll underline the x's, making sure that we get the signs included as well, and we'll circle our y's, again making sure we include those signs, particularly when it's a negative. So we've got a negative 6y here, which we'll need to be careful with. So we have got 2 x's plus another 7 x's, and for our y's we've got 5 y's, and that's a plus there. We're a bit lazy about putting them in. You don't need to put the plus in there. If you wish to, you can. So we've got plus 5 y's. Take away, this is important, we include that take away, so minus 6y. So altogether we've got 2 x's plus another 7 x's is 9 x's altogether. This one, be careful with. We've got 5 y's take away 6. So think of your number line. You're starting at 5 and you're going back 6 places. Back 5 places will take me to 0. We need to go back 1 more, so it is minus 1y. So our answer is 9x minus 1y, or sometimes you might see that as 9x minus y. So that means the same thing. We're just a bit lazy about it sometimes. We don't always include the 1. So either one of those is absolutely fine.